opponent. He is a white man, allegedly. Okay. Very strange name. Please give it up for Dashiell Renaud. Make it loud, make it loud.
After that awkward white man handshake thing that we just did.
The Aryan Brotherhood live in effect. Look at this shit.
We're gonna give the option to Elisha. Elisha, do you want to go first or do you want to defer? All right, Dash is gonna go first. Elisha second. Make it real loud, guys. Roast battle.
All right, folks. Something you probably weren't expecting is that both Elisha and I are from Singapore. For real. And when you're from Asia in the U.S., people often ask if your name's your real name or if it's just an American name. But Elisha Tan is actually her real name, folks. Tan, in fact, translates literally to too pale to be, not pale enough to be attractive in Singapore.
Oh, shit.
It would have been funnier if I hadn't butchered the delivery, folks. Just go with me on that.
Yeah, that was a fun fact about my country, so thank you, Piggy. Wiki pedophile. I butchered that too. Yeah, when Dash was little, he was bullied by little boys who kind of look like this guy over here. Yeah, and those kids make him do ballet. Kind of mean, right? And he wasn't good at it, as you can tell by looking. And so he became a lawyer instead. He learned how to speak up for himself in arguments, on Reddit, with little boys.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, at least that's Elisha's idea of what I do. She doesn't actually understand or how to describe what I actually do. But Elisha's job is pretty simple, folks. She actually works at Meta, and her job is to convince software engineers to create apps for the metaverse. And essentially what that looks like is her going up to people and saying, "Hi, can you imagine me in VR? Imagine things you would do to me in VR. You want to make an app about that? We put it in a metaverse. Imagine what you do to me in VR."
Please do that though. I need to keep my shares options high, so thank you. Please do VR. Thank you. So Dash has a 15-year-old son, so that's why you look like a baby daddy version of Ed Sheeran. When his wife left him, she said, "I'm no longer in love with the shape of you." That's not a fat joke, that's a hairline joke.
But you're like that,
Because he said, "Why, you're leaving me now? When my hair's all gone and my memory fades."
Yeah, as you might have guessed, not both of us are exactly the same level of having grown up in Singapore. I actually grew up in Singapore, whereas Elisha is actually a 3D printed model of a stock character from the Ghibli Studios movies. She actually turns into a dragon after this, goes back to her floating castle. It's only appropriate to wear pigtails and overalls if you're either a toddler or a Japanese cartoon, so we know which one it is.
Thanks for the compliment, it sounds lovely. Right? I'm in Studio Ghibli, yeah. So Dash is now single and he picks up Asian women by going to them and saying, "Hey baby girl, can you tell the future by reading tea leaves?" That's her hairline joke with wispy hair. His future is bright though, because in a few years' time, he can also pick up white women by going, "Hey baby girl, can you tell the future by looking into the crystal ball?" And it's still a hairline joke. There's no subtitles today, so I'm doing my best to explain my jokes to you.
Getting a lot of mileage out of this thin hairline. The real reason why Elisha is here in the US, folks, you maybe don't know this about Singapore, but they got a lot of terrible laws. It's a terrible place, it's very fascistic. And one of the things is you're not allowed to spit there at all. You're not allowed to spit anywhere. And Elisha needed to move to a country where she's allowed to spit because 90% of her job is fellatio. Wow.
like a cry for help. I'm not gonna suck your dick. Okay, I'll calm down. So Dash started comedy in college because he won first place at a talent show hosted by the Black Law Students Association. He beat all the contestants that night. He really killed, yikes. And he did all of it by merit and not because his mom was a diplomat. Yeah, that's a nepotism joke. You guys don't get it. Only his son would.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of that. Yeah, that was something, huh? I was on Elisha's side until she made the hairline jokes. Fuck you guys.
I just can't believe you understood that shit, nigga. I'm gonna be real with you. I needed a translator.
Dash kind of looks like a fucking serial killer, huh? Like, I feel like I'm gonna walk Elisha to her car tonight. Dash looks like he needs 2 more molars to complete his teeth from every state set.
Who the fuck let him in Singapore? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Who lets just random white men free in an Asian country? Okay, like that's just not a good idea ever, all right?
Yeah, he looked like an oversized angry bird. And she looks like, her accent sounds like she helped raise the Ninja Turtles. She got Master Splinter voice. That's racist. I wrote that, but I texted it to Larry because I can't say it.
You mean half of you can say it?
Yeah, yep. Shut up, Anthony. I'm still mad at you. How do you look both like a fucking Nazi scientist and a Jew at the same time, bro? You definitely
Double H.
All right, we're gonna go to the judges for their votes. Let's go, buddy. What do you got?
It makes me uncomfortable that Dash looks like me if I stayed in the closet. He's even dressed like straight buddy. Not cool. This was really cool. As the resident all white guy here, I do have to point out that Dash got away with a racist joke, and you guys cheered. Like, loudly.
I saw it.
Other than that, Elijah whooped his ass, so every part of that I could understand was hilarious. So I'm gonna have to give this one to Elijah for sure.
One for Elisha. That's one. Larry, what you got, my nigga? What you got?
Well, first of all, she looks like the girl from The Ring right before she fell.
Nigga.
And Dash looks like disabled Matt Damon from Goodwill Hunting. No more will to live hunting. And she also looks like she feeds ducks every morning and then takes it to her father's restaurant. Okay, that's enough. That's horrible. That's horrible. I did not say that. Don't judge me. And then Dash looks like he has high school sex moves. Okay. I, of course, have to go with her. All right, she whooped his ass. 2 votes for Elisha, guys. Make some noise for Elisha. Closing thoughts.
There's going to be subtitles on this clip on Instagram for a completely different reason. I didn't understand anything Elijah said, and I didn't want to understand anything that Dash said. Dash, your name is Dash, and your jokes were way too long and upset me. His biggest reaction was surprisingly an Asian accent, which I was mind blown. And then his second biggest reaction was explaining how he fucked up a joke and that makes it less funny, which is absolutely incredible. But it's great to see a couple in tech working it out, especially since Elisha just came from the field. Okay, he did a literal Asian accent, okay? the bar is there. I mean, Elijah obviously got this one, so.
There we go, give it up for the winner.
Congratulations, Elisha. Give it up for both of them. Good job, y'all. Excellent way to get this started.
Thanks for showing up, Dash.
Yellow on white crime, I like it. Leave black people out of it. Fantastic.